most of the human race killed off because it is unworthy. It is unworthy of the gift of life.
I don't care what society thinks. They're nothing anyway. They're no better than me.
Until we hear the safe word, we will not stop.
Have you ever thought what it would be like to see a person's head amputated? Think of things so horrible that the human mind cannot imagine them. See all this and more when you see on stage, in person, that crazy mix-up.
I like being set apart from people. I like to be hated.
Safe Word with Jason Rouse.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Roustabout. Returning guest, Monford Davis.
What's going on?
Back on the show by unpopular demand. We're building up. I don't even have a popular demand yet.
Let's get you a popular demand.
Where do you get popular demand? How do you become popular? You've look, it's been close to a year. And you've got a pretty good cross-section about the business aspect of stand-up comedy. You've literally been living in Hogwarts in Austin.
Yeah.
That's from Harry Potter, right?
Yeah, that's Harry Potter.
And it was a school.
For wizards and witches.
Yeah, well, would you say Vulcan is more... It's kind of like Castle Grayskull.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like He-Man. You're going to get ran over by somebody in better shape than you.
Yeah. That guy's in worse shape. These fatties out here.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's good. I love seeing fatties out trucking. You know, like, look at that. That's a fit couple right there. She's taut.
He's not so much.
He's not, but he's got that old football body.
Yeah.
And, yeah, there's a lot of that. But it's America, you know. It's on brand if you're fat.
Could we be this fat in Canada? Is that okay?
Yeah, you'd have to move to the middle of the country, though.
Winnipeg?
Yeah, that's about as middle as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to Winnipeg.
What if you're a Jets fan?
Is that a CFL team?
It's an NHL team.
Oh, it's a hockey team. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm not
I don't know what their team is. The Stampeders, maybe? Rough Riders?
That was the Ottawa Rough Riders. No, well, since we're going to... Are you a football guy?
Hamilton Tiger Cats.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're the only person that knows about the Hamilton Tiger Cats outside of Hamilton.
Which itself is a suburb of... Hamilton's a suburb of Ottawa? Yeah, a little bit.
No, about, I don't know, 6 hours
Toronto?
south of Ottawa. It's let's say, okay, what's the big money city in Texas? Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay, Dallas is Toronto.
Okay.
Austin is Hamilton.
Okay.
Very different worlds, right? Yeah, from what I've been told. I actually had friends from Canada that had moved to Texas, and when I told them that I was moving to Austin, they went, ew, it figures.
Yeah.
So I was, that's the way that people prescribe my hometown with, ew, it figures. Did you come from a shithole?
I came from a shithole.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's because now you've got something to lose, and that's yourself. When your town sucks and there's been very, if no support system, your friends and family,
Yeah.
how you chase your dream, and you show up to a place like this, sky's the limit. And you've been working at the front door, or actually all over that club. Every time I turn around, they've got a position for you, but you're mainly at the door at the world famous. I guess it's world famous now, right? Vulcan
Gas Company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does that feel? Because you've been there a year?
Over a year. I came here. I wanted the Comedy Store mentality.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to the Comedy Store.
Did you have
Before the
plans, like a
pandemic, I
date
wanted
on
to
your...
learn.
Oh, you did go check it out during pandemic?
I didn't. I've never been there.
No way, you're gonna shit your pants. And then you're going to see the door guys, and you're going to hug them and go, I know what you're going through.
Yeah.
As you can see from Hassan and Eric Poston, Dylan Sullivan.
Yeah.
They've come out of like a Ivy League university, showed up
comedy,
here in
yeah.
Austin with dues paid and game played.
Yeah. According to Tony Hinchcliffe, I'm paying my doozy woozies.
Yeah, you
That's
are.
what he says.
Yeah, which was like what we were talking about earlier with the first timers on the Kill Tony show, and that early frustrations of people pissing away your opportunities. What is how you would see it initially, but then you get like, oh, this is not personal,
No.
and it's going to be ongoing forever.
When I just told myself when I get my turn, I'll try my best and bring it, and if not, then it's okay.
Well, you smashed
Still
it.
gotta get better.
Yeah, of course. It is a long game. You're quickly noticing from just the foot traffic through that club is that you're seeing all different tiers of
Some of those
abilities.
comedy store people don't do that show that much
Don't do
at all. Sign up, they might be guests. You don't do it.
I don't
You
sign
don't
up.
sign up.
No. I'm not a signer-upper.
You could work. I mean, you could work something out with them.
What with
Get you on it.
on Kill Tony?
Yeah. It's not really. You're past that, huh?
It's not even a past. It's not in my present.
It's for younger comedians.
It's totally wired. They want to groom somebody that's still raw
Yeah.
for success, and that's a noble, cool thing, and it kind of feeds itself. The talent's ongoing, and the platform of the Kill Tony show is very set, and the proof is in the pudding. They're actually coming up on their 10-year anniversary this week.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild? 10 years. I think I've missed, in 10 years, I've probably missed maybe 100 episodes live.
Really.
Watch out for the dog shit. Oh, look, there's my career. I didn't think it spread so far.
It's not that bad, Jason.
Yeah, what did you, because we'd met, I think, at the Vulcan
Yeah.
initially, and I quickly realized that Austin really hadn't seen anything like me.
Still not much like you.
I know you must get a peek of the front row sometimes of the faces are just, Joe doesn't even really shoot me that much anymore. He shoots the front row because he just loves seeing people just contrast from covering their face in horror to pure hilarity. But you had a Kill Tony set 2 weeks ago?
Maybe three.
3 weeks
3 or 4.
ago. Yeah, knocked it out of the park. Even in the interview, it was really the beats of your timing and the punchlines was consistently from the stand-up and the Q&A
Yeah.
were just as potent. You must have watched it 900 times, right? And just go, holy fuck, did I pull a rabbit out of my ass that night?
I did. I couldn't have done it any better.
No.
It's just one of the I couldn't recreate it if I tried.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid. Episode of what of Kill Tony? 400 and what? 5?
573, I think. 570 something with Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Joe Rogan as guest.
That's right. He was wearing a pink shirt, I think, in that one.
Yeah.
It was the one before the big one.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy too. So what did you see that night? It was Ari Shaffir, Mark Norman,
Gillis.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
Do you love Gillis, don't you?
I love Gillis. We all love Gillis.
Yeah, who doesn't? There needs to be
He's the
some,
man.
Big, loud Americans, right? It's refreshing, especially with, and the guy's living proof of
He does it in the right way, though.
totally the right way. He's hilarious.
He doesn't come across
No.
negatively.
No. Because he's a true blue comic, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'd be outed very quickly, as most of us are, if they're throwing low barbs in malicious intent. Ari Shaffir gets him passed because he's got magic powers.
Yeah.
Lawyers. Have you been pepper sprayed yet?
We talked about, I got pepper sprayed by another guy that used to work there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wild. Was he trying to get into the venue?
He was trying to work his way into Hogwarts just like we were. And it didn't work out so good
Yeah.
for him. I don't know how much comedy he's doing now. You heard from him?
I'm not sure who. We're not going to name names.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. It could be a list of like 5 people, I'm thinking,
Yeah.
off the top. And a couple of them have something to do with pepper spray. But that's how it goes, and no one misses you.
I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of distractions. Did you ever go through a time where you got like taken off this path of comedy? Got yourself involved with a lady, maybe, or something, or a legal issue, or drugs, or have you always kind of been chasing this,
dude?
The past 10 or so years?
I haven't had a look.
You sold yourself to this.
Dude, I've been 27 years in June of next year.
Jesus.
I haven't had a day job in 20. I was fortunate enough, I went from amateur night to having my own 1-hour special in like 4 years. So I moved from open mics right up through professional, middle, headliner. And I knew that I was going to have literally a 5-year life in Canada as far as the comedy opportunities and what experience I could gain. So to answer your question, yeah, this is it. And as far as interruptions with relationships and substance abuse, yeah, I've been in some bad relationships, and there's been periods in my life where I was, couldn't find any positive distractions where I would use drugs to chill out or just feel something different, more or less. Same reason that all my ex-girlfriends cut their wrists in the bathrooms when I'm in an argument with them. But yeah, don't get a girlfriend, especially now, because it's the worst now, because you're super lonely, because there's no office of people, like you have your handful of people that you work with and the peers, but your girlfriend's gonna be like, are you going out again tonight? Well, this is my Monday. Your Saturday is my Monday.
Yeah.
Or sorry, my Monday is you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm having a stroke. It's hard. I was always, a friend of mine described it as like comedy will always be your mistress. And there's not a lot of ladies that like to be second fiddle.
Yeah.
And then the jealousy starts to encroach where she's sabotaging your successes because of it's a control issue.
Did you ever see anything good coming from the comics getting together with other comics?
Hey, look, you've got Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane. You've got Tom Segura, Christina Pazynski. There's a couple, but those are people that are married and locked in and are team players with each other. And they both have the same work ethic and they work well together, where comics hooking up with other comics
at this level,
they're just fucking because they're bored. Don't be fooled. Don't be caught in that web. I've never fucked a female comic. Look at your face. You're almost disappointed.
Really?
No.
Just because there wasn't any?
But I did fuck the handicapped guy who washed the dishes at one of the comedy clubs. No, girl, no. Why would you want to bag up with another fucking idiot?
Yeah.
It's the worst. Don't fuck the comics. She'll show up drunk and fuck up your night? What, you fucking comics?
Not anymore.
Oh,
I
man.
don't do it no more.
Oh, once bitten,
Yeah.
twice chlamydia?
Yeah. It's hurting down there. It's hurting real bad.
What was the, again, people fuck the people that are, go to any restaurant, all the staff
They're
are
all
banging
fucking
the shit at
each
each other. It's rude.
Yeah, just sometimes I feel like I'm missing out
Don't be fooled.
on this incestuous new Austin comedy scene.
It's so incestuous.
I think I'll be all right. I don't need to
You're
do
gonna
that.
be fine, but you're holding out for bottles in VIP service.
Yeah.
That's nice, right? These fucking scabied, fucking ratty open micers in this town. You don't want to fuck them. You want to pop bottles.
I still see myself as that, though. I am that.
Yeah, you are
I'm
that.
scaby. I don't want another scaby.
That's why you can't double park on the scabies,
Yeah.
or you're a menace to society. But the idea of sitting in the VIP section, or your VIP section, and you lean over to the hottest girl and say, "What was your name again?" And she goes, "How about this?" And she pulls her underwear to the side and says, "Are you going to eat this, or is she going to eat that?" And she points to her half Chinese sister. I'm spitballing.
And you both can. They both. I'll do it, and she
See,
can
you're
do
already
it.
in.
Yeah.
Champagne up over the ass. All the bouncers standing in line so that you can fuck in a nightclub.
Did you do that, Jason?
Whoopsie. No, but I found, some stuff.
You didn't. She didn't ask. Hey, can you come catch my open mic spot?
What? She what? She can come to your open mic spot?
You don't want to come to hers. I mean,
No.
You don't want to have relations with other up and coming comics.
No. Well, most of them aren't even up and coming. They're just around.
They're just around.
They're just around.
That makes me sad.
They're just around. It's because there's no union or human resources or any kind of that. People just kind of wander in and put up their hand and go, "I'm a comedian." No, you're criminally insane and you've got a serious mental health problem and you're addicted to X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
This is just because you think we're a bunch of weirdos. It doesn't mean that you can come in and piss in the soup. There's a lot of soup pissers. Soup. Yeah. Who do you guys got coming up this week? Oh, I'm on the Secret Show tonight, but this won't air until later. But I'll be on another Secret Show. I'm on most of them.
I don't know what we have coming up.
Are you going to Kiltonia ACL?
I didn't buy a ticket. Did you?
No.
I hope maybe we can get in.
I was thinking about it, but I think it's just going to be a shit show.
Were you at the 500 one, the last theater one
Yeah.
they had here?
Yeah, I was sitting on stage when Michael Lear came out with his son in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And they did sets. That was fucking great. He did that Counting Crows song. I almost fell off the stage laughing so hard. Heroin, heroin. So great. Look how nice it is.
So nice.
Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't buy a ticket. I'd like to go.
what's the ACL? That holds like, 5,000 people or something?
I think. It's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
You going to Skankfest?
No, I'll be in Denmark. I was going to go,
Come to Vegas.
I was considering it, but I've got some tour dates in Sweden and Denmark in October and November.
Who do you go with?
I used to bring people occasionally, people that I like touring with.
You work with the local comics over there?
No, not too often because they mostly do comedy in their native tongue. I had a hard time finding local comics that also did comedy in English, which is weird.
Yeah.
Can you imagine speaking Chinese and you're doing English comedy in front of Chinese people? It's a weird thing. Your second language becomes your act and you're stammering for the words or whatever it may be. But this time I have, actually, you know who's opening for me in Denmark is Allison.
Oh yeah.
And my friend Hunter Collins Toronto guy who's currently living in Germany. So I said, look, you can just fly. It's so close. And I'm going to have a local Texas girl and all-around good Canadian boy.
I love Allison.
Yeah, she's a peach. She's going to be great. And that's one thing. I go out of my way to have women on my show to break it up. I'm a lot.
Yeah.
And if I have a good, solid female comic in front of me who's cheeky, even filthy, I had this girl open for me in Denmark, and I remember seeing her in LA for the first time, and she said that she's Jewish and her boyfriend's Christian, and he's very uptight and sensitive about things, and every time we have sex, he goes into the bathroom to have a shower and wash all the shit off his chest. Right? Right? So she got the gig just from that, and we did theaters across Denmark some time ago. But yeah, I like to bring people, maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, comedy started changing in the sensitivities. The venue started to have say in what was being said on stage, and people were starting to get hoity-toity. So I had to downsize, and I didn't need to fly anybody out to open for me.
Right.
But Hunter being so close from Germany, and Allison being a wanderlust, she's always traveling. I think she was just in India and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Those are people who, you'd be surprised on how many people don't travel well, or once they're out of their element, they're just fucking dead in the water.
Yeah.
They have no survival skills, and no one's ever told them the truth. And when you're in a foreign country, traveling with other comics, there's a teamwork involved, or it all goes to shit.
Are you still with the same girl from last year? Same lady out here? Or is there gonna be is there a Denmark?
There used to be.
Prize.
I used to have little things planted, but
you don't do that anymore?
No.
Or you don't want to talk about it? Okay.
No, I don't. I can't. I was in some long-term relationships, and when I was single, I took that as a luxury that I didn't really need. So I really, I fucked a whole bunch of people.
On the road?
Yeah, like a bunch. You got to figure me. Okay, frame that. Me touring 10 countries.
Yeah.
By myself, with just nothing but money in my pocket and my balls. Somebody got fucked. A bunch of people got fucked. Do you want to hear some fuck stories?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
On the road.
Oh, Slovenia. I did Slovenia, Croatia, Hungary, and I think another one on that tour. And at the end of the tour, the last night in Slovenia, it was a great gig. It was on a Wednesday. It fucking blew my mind. 'Cause on the way there, they're telling me that Hitler had made his last speech in a balcony in this building over here. And this is that. It looks post-war sadness, right?
Yeah.
And I get into the bar. They go, it's a jazz bar. I'm like, a jazz club in Slovenia. Okay, what's this going to look like? I walk in. It's just legendary blues artists from all over America and Europe have performed in this spot. It's a beautiful club. The stage is only about 8 inches off the ground. All, like old, like Lenny Bruce shit. Like old stripper club fucking rambling. That girl almost made me fall into the water in front of us. Jesus. Whew, I got a lot of tension. Anyway, so at the end of the tour, they hand me the cash, and the guy says, your manager said not to give this to you until the end of the night, or you'll blow it.
Yeah.
Well, Daddy blew it all. I after the show, this is when I drank too. And that was another thing too. I was just alcohol-fueled terrorists internationally. You know, like think of Motley Crue in the 80s. That was me. So drugs and alcohol and sex. As soon as the show was done, that was on the menu. So whoever could get me closest to any of those three things, I would follow. And I asked where the girls were after the show, and these guys in broken English telling me that I'm like, is there nightclubs? Or he was like, dude, what the fuck? They get right to it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, okay. I was thought I'd have a nice cocktail in an exotic bar in a strange location, and maybe sit with some attractive foreign women and the locals and talk shit.
Yeah.
Well, we end up on about a 30-minute walk through Slovenia, through all these like project-y type post-apocalyptic concrete homes and stuff. And I'm getting nervous because I've seen the movie Hostel.
Right.
And I'm not seeing people for like 10 minutes. I'm kind of looking around. I'm not seeing anybody. And I asked the promoter who's walking with us, like, where are we going? He says, oh, here. Okay. We walk down, and then they go there. And it's literally, like, see where that line is here?
Uh-huh.
And that post up there?
Yeah.
So think of this, but half the width. And then in on either side, the walls went like this.
Come on, man.
So you can't even...
Fucking idiot.
You're an Indian.
Let's get him, Jason. I got your back.
Oh,
Let's fuck him up.
see, that's the thing. That's like fucking comics. I could totally trot that guy down, grab his back wheel,
Throw that bike over there.
and then once I get him on the ground, you just wind up and boot him
With this fucking pulse.
right in the fucking that hollow hump noise. I almost get in a fight every time I come down here. This is like every other time.
Jeez. These are the nicest people.
Yeah.
These are the nicest people in Austin. People exercising in the middle of the day.
Oh fuck.
I never see these people. I'm only go out at night.
See, I'm Canadian. We don't shoot people. We attack them physically.
Yeah.
There's free healthcare, so you can just boot fuck at will. Just grab this guy's baby and start running.
Well, if it means anything, I don't think you're a fucking idiot.
I'm gonna need that in writing.
Yeah. You're an asshole.
No. It's good. It's good. It's gonna make a great clip.
Yeah. Did you do that on purpose?
Well,
Did you see him coming?
When he looked back, I was just gonna hand this to you
Oh yeah.
because you grab the back wheel, right?
Yeah.
And you just yank it, and their balls smash against it, and then they roll over. And but there's too many people around.
Too many witnesses.
Yeah. I gotta start. I'm just gonna walk around. You can open carry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that in January. I gotta go do a little handgun training, and then I'm gonna start blasting people.
I've never shot a gun. Have you?
Pellet guns and stuff.
I've never shot a real one.
No.
Yeah.
Well, is that not a part of what state did you grow up in?
Virginia.
Virginia. Doesn't everyone have a musket over the fireplace?
In some parts. So I never went to a range, never shot it.
Okay.
Not opposed.
Well, this is like you saying, oh, you're from Canada, you must play hockey.
Yeah.
Same shit.
And I try to bring up the NHL team. You don't even know the Winnipeg Jets.
No.
I'm not that big into hockey either.
But I know if the NHL game was playing and you happened to be in Toronto, you'd like to see the Maple Leafs, wouldn't you?
Yeah. It's the Toronto Canadiens.
It's from
Montreal Canadiens.
Montreal Canadiens.
Montreal Canadiens.
That's funny. Toronto and Montreal hate each other. What you just put together, those words, would get you attacked in a bar.
Oh no.
The Montreal Canadiens. I don't think they even look at themselves as Canadian. They're French. Canadians,
Right.
which is a different thing in its entirety. Oh, you want to find sex? Go to Montreal. Any of your buddies get on the Montreal Comedy Festival in Canada there? What you do is you say, hey man, can I get your guest pass? I'll fly out and sleep on your floor. And then you go to some of the shows and then eventually make your way to the local strip clubs, which will make anything look like here like a fucking water slide. You're talking the hottest fucking broads you've ever seen in your life. And they'll fuck you.
Yeah.
Against your will. They're very aggressive, those French.
French women.
All right, we're gonna. That's Sleepy Hollow. Somebody kicked his dog to death down there 2 days ago.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love dogs. You look like a guy who would have like 3 puppy basset hounds in your lap near the fireplace.
I would love that. I'm so good with animals.
Yeah, me too. I immediately connect, even with the most broken ones. I tend to, do a little dog whisperer. Usually they say, oh, my dog's bitey or whatever, but you've got to earn trust. And I'm thinking about getting a bird.
Do you ever go to a pet store?
Yeah.
Pet stores?
My brother's gay, so we used to go there and buy gerbils all the time. And goldfish for his nose. Holes are holes, he'd say. Look, first of all, that was, before PETA came along, every shopping mall in Canada would have a pet store.
And it's like a zoo. It's a little zoo
Yeah.
that you can go to for free.
And it's great because the birds get to see the predators, so all the animals are highly agitated, active, because they can smell snakes. Where would you, clearly the puppy bin is where you go immediately.
Yeah. That was almost towards the end of my time. They were getting rid of those pet stores in the malls.
Were you born in the
didn't have
90s?
those. 93.
Yeah. Wow. That was a big turning point for me in my life. I moved to Vancouver. I made a decision spring of 93 to move to Vancouver and start my stand-up career. But it took me a couple years of, unprogramming, getting rid of all my old dirty laundry that I didn't know I was wearing.
Yeah.
But that year you were born, I had a one-way ticket to Vancouver with no idea what the fuck. You're gonna get us yelled at again.
That's not my fault.
You know what? I'm gonna get a whip.
Yeah.
That'd
be good.
Indiana Jones was one of my favorite films, and it worked out pretty cool for him. Yeah, people have no idea how easily your center of balance can be upset when you're on a bike. I ride BMX, so I'm always flying over the handlebars and shit. That's a perfect sized dog for the city, right? This black wolf guy over here.
Yeah, that's good size.
He's got him trained. No cats?
I'm good with cats. My mom and dad have one.
I don't prefer them myself.
I saw this documentary about the homeless people in Vancouver who would ride shopping carts down these hills.
Oh, yeah.
ever seen
Carts
that?
of death. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That seemed like so much fun.
That's in North Vancouver, I think on Lonsdale. I used to live in that area. A friend of mine had sent that documentary to me.
Yeah.
And
they're
burning through running shoes, trying to brake on those things.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And those hills, the video does not do it justice. I've walked down them. It may as well be San Francisco.
Holy shit.
It is, first of all, there's usually a stoplight at the bottom. They have to get some other fucking drugged out maniac to let them know if a truck's coming.
To stand watch. Shopping carts. That reminds me of Bubbles.
Yeah, Canadians love shopping carts.
Yeah.
I think it's the, first of all, they're almost indestructible.
He'd be going and finding them. It's like, oh, these wheels are good. These have the good bearings.
Yeah,
got all
because
excited. This is a good shopping cart to ride.
well, his life depends on it.
Yeah.
You're literally like,
And it's like they didn't get. I don't think they got money for that, right?
no,
They
look,
just
there
love
was
doing
probably
it, right?
that some guy probably saw a local legend that was the guy that kept doing that. And look, first of all, when you see a homeless guy do Mach 3 down a hill, someone's gonna have some questions if he lives. Like, how do you train? You know, meth. No days off. Yeah, until you hit a bump or a sewer, you literally gotta walk the course like any race car driver to see if there's any debris or, you know, once if you ran through a whole family at the crosswalk, that they would go fucking flying.
Yeah.
Especially if you lean back behind the handle just before he hit, you'd be plummeted. If that guy does come back, I will hand this to you.
Okay. Take it.
Always on the way out. Some fucking cunt did the same thing over there. Me and Brett Erickson were so baked. Sorry, I was super baked.
Yeah.
And I just was so high, I was walking down the middle. He must have stepped into the left of it, but it's a narrow footpath. She goes, people are blah, 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 blah. I said, shut up, you cunt. Shut the fuck up.
People don't say cunt that much here. Probably caught him off guard.
It's my ringtone.
Yeah.
That's how you get a seat on the bus in this town. Cunt, 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 cunt. No, they don't say cunt here. What is a popular curse word here in Austin? Shucks?
Shucks, yeah. That's how bad it is. Shucks. Fucking idiot.
He has no idea. Had no idea.
He was really angry.
He was over the shoulder
All you had to do
scowl.
was brake. It's just you're on a bike.
Hey, he has something to brag about his friends.
Yeah.
I got attacked by these two psychos. Yeah, I gotta find there's always people on the exit that are making comments all the time.
Oh, you saw? Okay.
No, my show business wrists are the worst. Oh, we almost saw it. How come that guy didn't get a fucking idiot? You know why? Because he was also on a bicycle.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, is just, I have squeaky brakes. So when I'm getting close at top speed, I feather the brake and makes an arc noise. And that usually works to get people out of the way. First of all, they're terrified because they don't know what the fuck that sound is. And then they see this guy dressed like Batman doing 100 right for their baby's carriage. You're gonna get up. Oh, skeleton roof. Oh, that's right, Halloween's coming. How could I forget? It's my Christmas.
Yeah, every day. We were talking, when did you start wearing all black? You were saying that you just didn't have to worry about what you were gonna wear and it's like one less thing to think about.
Yeah. 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But there was a period of after high school where I think I was experimenting with myself, where I was wearing colors and trying to be more public. I was more outward.
Yeah.
And as I got older, I felt that I was extremely exhausted from being the brightest thing in the room. So I found that covering no logos, no colors. People never remember you. Unless you did something on stage, they didn't even see me.
Yeah.
And I like it that way.
That's a good point.
I do all my business under a spotlight. Anything else that is none of your fucking business.
I did the all black for a roast battle. I felt like you.
Oh, it gives you a Darth Vader type of
I
confidence.
told Yonder, I said, I feel like Jason Rouse today.
Did you win?
I won. and
Yep.
It's like I wasn't gonna give them anything. You're not gonna roast me on my clothes.
No.
Not gonna. There's no gimmies.
There's some power in that, I think. You know what I mean? Like red is like a target.
Yeah.
Where black is very, it's the abyss. It could be anything behind that. You could be a Ricky Gervais, you know, the dark poet of Bill Hicks. Count Dracula, Darth Vader, Johnny Cash. It's another thing too. This, there's a, you know, my family's all working. Oh, tidbits. They're like bonbons, but they got gravel in them. That was dog shit. I didn't really eat it.
It looked like a bonbon.
I don't know if I'm hungry or horny.
Some mixed nuts.
That was my dancing name because I had a large testicle.
Yeah. I have a large one and a small one.
Yeah, well, it looked like a red walnut with chicken skin and barbershop hair on one side, and the other side, it looked like a pig's chin.
Speaking of testicles, did you ever meet Tom Green?
Tom's my buddy.
Yeah.
Tom's actually in Canada doing the shows that I was supposed to open for him this weekend.
Why didn't you go with him?
I got no passport.
Really?
FedEx lost my passport. I had to cancel my whole Canadian tour in September.
But you'll have it back for Denmark?
We're hoping.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know, it's fucked. So I talked to Passport Canada, FedEx, there's an investigation, blah, 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 blah. I'll find out on Monday whether or not they're going to send an emergency reissue type thing.
Yeah.
I just don't want to have to go through all the fucking paperwork. But yes, my passport was lost at my front door. They said I signed for it and everything. I said, no way. They had a delivery time day. I go, I was home with my thumb up my ass with the phone to my ear waiting for you cunts.
Do you think you could have signed for it and not remember?
Does everyone think I'm so high?
Yeah, you can't be that high.
No, I can't be that high, especially the anxiety and obsessiveness that you get
So
from
if that's
marijuana.
the one thing you have to do
Yeah.
for that day, you need to get that done.
Yeah.
You can't forget that.
No, I was answering spam calls for a week straight because I was worried that I was going to miss the courier.
Yeah.
Well, he just didn't show up. Ah! See? I screamed out loud. That lady didn't even look at me. She was staring at you like, are you going to do something about your father? He's clearly dying.
Shit. You're not dying. You better not. You're supposed to outlive your enemies.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Tonight I'm on the secret show. I'm gonna lay down some heat tonight.
Bring it.
On the audience. I'm gonna do Off the Dome.
Yeah.
Everyone calls it crowd work. I call it character assassination. I thought it was a snake. All the same size with a hose spout.
Yeah.
Anyway. When do you go back to Virginia? Christmas?
I'll go back for Christmas for a little while.
Yeah.
They all think I'm a celebrity now.
That's cool, right?
It feels weird.
Yeah.
I'll come back and they'll bust my balls.
Yeah. And Jared's going through the same
You
thing.
need that.
I just talked to him. He says strangers are coming up to me in the street to take my picture.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, fuck those people. They're already fans. It's the other people you need to worry about.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's going to be back here in January. We did a movie that's going to come out at a horror film festival. I should yell, "The fucking asshole!" Because no motorized vehicles, right?
Yeah. Pocket bike.
I'm acting Canadian now. Oh, I'm not. I heard you're not supposed to do that, eh?
You and Jared were in a horror film?
We did a horror movie last time he was in town. I got him a small part as a busboy at this punk rock bar on the scene. And I'm a coked out bartender screaming at him.
Yeah.
The crew was laughing. We were dying. And then he'll start doing some Kill Tony shit. Are you doing the show tonight? Did I already ask you that?
Not that I don't think I'm on it.
No. But
I'll be working.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Well, what else? Fuck, I'm just in a kerfuffle about this passport thing.
sucks that you can't go open for Tom Green.
I have some videos I'll show you of me and Tom vomiting with vice grips on my cock. I met Tom in 96 or something like that. No, sorry, 98, 99 or something. He'll be here at some point, I'm sure. I know Joe and Tom are friends, so I'm sure the word will be put out for people like Tom Green and like-minded comics to come to Austin and do some shows. And where can people find you?
Best friend Monford Davis on Instagram, MONFORD DAVIS. That's it.
Cool.
I'm smoking a cigarette.
Thanks for watching. I know the gravel's annoying, but we're working on it. And all my Canadian dates have been moved from September to December.
He's just a roustabout.